Well, hello there. It is I, the bearded one, and look, I've got more bearded people here. It's the Bearded Babble, so we needed bearded people. I have these two awesome. You may have seen them on the show before, but you may not have seen them like this. My daughter Dakota. You can remove the beard. I know it's
yeah.
If you don't have a beard, then you don't.
The more I talk, the more hair goes into my mouth. Oh no!
And my wife Jenny.
Hello.
If you would like to remove your beard too, it's
kind of wedged in here.
I'm going to keep mine on. I'm not going to take mine off. They can remove theirs. I appreciate the fun of them joining me for a moment of bearded babble. And now it's
the struggles of
having
just, hair in your mouth.
Oh my God.
Yeah, welcome to my world, 24/7. Thank you very much. All right, so we're back here with another podcast episode. Back with my two lovely ladies, my daughter Dakota, as I said, and my wife Jenny. I've had them both on individually. Now we're doing one together. Why not, right?
Yes.
That's right.
So since the last one, what has been going on in your lives, Dakota?
Nothing much has changed. I know that my episode got really popular.
Huge.
And I have been feeling the effects of fame. You know, I get recognized when I look out the window.
You have a fan base.
I have a fan base.
I know they're outside. We have to call the police to break up the crowds outside. It gets a bit hectic, but
yeah,
the life of a
fine.
celebrity.
It's fine. I'm okay with it.
And how has it changed your life?
Not a whole lot.
not as much as Dakota.
I haven't been as affected as Dakota.
Dakota has had a much better.
Apparently, her experience has been phenomenal. I hope to get to that point. So.
Well, maybe this one will
be
your launch pad.
Maybe this will be the one.
So anyway, I had Jaden on the other day, so we're keeping it since we're not getting out and people aren't coming in, and again, we're still being cautious and on lockdown. We're going to keep it going with us and with stuffed animals and with toys in the house, and we're just going to keep the Bearded Babble going the best way that we possibly can. And again, I want to say thank you to both of you. Thank you to you for all your support and help with everything. Thank you to you with all your support, help, and doing basically all the work. Like I said, after this is done, I take the card out, hand it to you, and then she does all the work. So I just babble. But again, this couldn't be done without you guys. I appreciate it. I guess we're adding a little bit more fun to our day, and hopefully we're adding a little bit more fun to other people's days while we're just doing this.
Yeah.
Or we're just being ourselves.
Just being ourselves. And tell us a little bit about ourselves besides, well, I could use like adjectives like stupid, but that's for me. But how would you describe ourselves?
Ourselves. We turn everything into a joke. I mean, that's like, it's just fun that way to laugh at everything. Yeah, I feel like anything we could turn into a joke. Like,
we pretty much do.
we turn the uncomfortable, the awkward.
It's a talent.
It is. It's what we do in this house. It's how we keep ourselves going.
We're good at it.
We are good at it. We get a lot of practice.
Yeah, there's a lot of material all the time.
Yes.
But yeah, I think we're doing a good job.
And what else?
What else? What else?
I'm sorry, it's like 100. I just looked before it came down. I think it was 94, and it feels like 109 outside, and we're in the basement. So
yeah.
So I just need to dab.
How come we didn't make Jaden wear a beard?
Well, he at least has the goatee.
The whole time.
That would have been in his mouth. He would have been gagging the whole time.
Yeah, that would have been an interesting episode because we know the way that Jaden is. If anything gets near we have to keep his mustache very short. Even if his beard hairs start to curl up, because if anything goes in his mouth, it just becomes
Yeah. Everything stops.
Yes.
Until it's out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Dakota knows. Dinner time is always an interesting time. She sits across from Jaden, and there are many times she has to dodge and duck in because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because like he'll sneeze, and like he doesn't put his arm up, so like I quickly have to do this like maneuver to get my phone out of the way, even though like his sneeze isn't gonna shoot across. It doesn't have like
not gonna fall backwards.
Projectile.
But it's still got to be safe.
Yeah.
Yes, you have a very dangerous spot sitting across from him at the dinner table. I know.
It's a battle every day.
It is. It is. You literally have to eat your dinner just like ready. Just you never know when something's going to happen.
Exactly.
You need to
I
dodge.
gotta be
Dodge.
She's really a warrior.
I know.
You'd be a dodgeball expert.
But only sitting in a chair moving left and right.
That's right.
That's
It's the farthest.
that is
goes.
true.
That's where your practice ends.
That is true.
So what else is going on, peoples?
Would you like to tell us what's been going on in your world?
Take it away.
Take it
Oh.
away, Jenny.
Take it away, Jenny. What's been going on? What's been going on?
You want to sing it? What's been going on?
What song is that?
I don't know. I make up my own songs. Yeah, I ruin songs in this house and I make up songs in this house. That's what I do.
I don't know. Not a whole lot of excitement this weekend, I guess, since we last recorded.
I guess not much has happened. Although this one has been, like I said, we've been just doing what we've been doing. But you've been working on your game, working on music, winning prizes.
Yes, my arcade machine, growing addiction. That I didn't win what I was trying to win. It didn't happen, but it's okay. I'll keep trying.
So what have you been doing otherwise besides trying to win on our video arcade games online?
Yes, that when I win, the prize gets sent to my house. So I think that's pretty cool. I think it's rewarding.
Okay.
Look, I'm being cautious. I'm not gambling.
That's true.
I had my fair share of old video games where it'd be like, oh, you spend money on like a loot box, as they call it.
Oh, what was that? What was the?
That was Rocket League.
Rocket
Oh my
League.
God,
Yes.
Rocket League.
That was
Turning kids into gamblers.
Yes, and they got sued for it because it was shown
Creating-
that so many kids were losing so much money, and
They were hooked on
the
those
chances
boxes.
are so low, and then they pay YouTubers to make it seem like the chances of winning were so high. So
Oh,
you'd
that's
see people
terrible.
get these crazy wins, and then you'd be like, oh well, it's possible, and then you'd spend $40 and get nothing, and it's like,
Well, now with knowing this, what subliminal messages are you going to be hiding in your video game? What are you going to be trying to? You're going to be trying to get people to get into some mind frame and take over the world, and then you can control, like an evil. Now you're
not
thinking.
necessarily.
She's like, but now I will.
Well, now I will. Now I can rule the world.
If I could, I could try. I could definitely, put some stuff in there that's just like, I
Mind
don't know,
control.
it could be like, there is no like, pay money for extra stuff, but I could just have like little messages in there, like mid-sentence one of the characters can be like, send money to this Venmo. No, you should do that. You should do that. And then
Alright.
like, they'll be playing mid-game and they'll be like, oh, I gotta do it. And then they'll do it and then I get money.
Alrighty, I'm going to give you my Venmo account, and you're going to have to throw that in there. Okay.
That's
You're
my idea.
You're Venmo account.
Why are you taking all the money?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, I guess I don't count around here. Okay, all right. Well, as long as you're going to buy us that house on the mountaintop in Hawaii, that's all that I ask for.
That's right.
Or you might with the podcast. Who knows? It'll be a race to see who
Well,
who buys the house first.
you're shooting up
Who
there,
succeeds?
so who succeeds first? And what is your evil plot to rule the world?
My evil plot to rule the world. I don't really have one. I'm just trying to take care of you people every day.
Oh, well, okay. She has her job. She takes care of us, and then we'll rule the world.
Yeah,
That's right. You guys make the money, and I take care of you guys.
Somebody's got to take care of the evil world rulers.
exactly.
I'm tired. I work hard. You guys can do it.
So what do you think of the podcast, how it's progressing, and
I think it's really exciting. It's fun.
what do you think doing all the behind the scenes and seeing everything?
I think it's a lot of fun. I think that the whole audio mixing and video editing has kind of also opened up new inspiration as to stuff that I want to do, messing around with audio and seeing like, how can I incorporate this into the things I do? And like video editing too, now that I'm using this new video editing software, now it's kind of like, I kind of want to see how this works and see what else I could do with it. think that'd be a lot of fun.
Always creating.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Always creating. We are definitely going to sit down and I've been working on some beats, so we're definitely going to come up with our own intro and outro song.
All
I
right,
think we're
yes.
going to have to figure it out, and you're more than welcome to join
get
us
on
on
the
an
piano.
instrument.
No, you get on the flute.
The flute, there you go. That's right. You can rock it out.
All right. Things are looking up.
We are going to have the heaviest flute intro you've ever heard. Stay tuned.
That's
I'm letting you
right.
know right now. It's coming.
We should buy a saxophone.
A saxophone.
Yeah.
A
Saxophone.
All
Why
right.
not?
If anybody out there has any good deals on saxophones, hit me up, because
Apparently we need one.
I guess we're buying
That'll
a
be my
saxophone.
subliminal message. You'll just be like, buy me instruments, because I want an accordion too.
Oh, she
All
wants
right.
an accordion and a steel drum.
Accordion, saxophone, and steel drum. Okay.
And an
all right, so-
omnichord.
And an omnichord.
That
all right.
that's a difficult one to get.
If anybody's got any omnichord hooks, all right? I'm sure
Yes.
people are Google. That's an omni. It is an
Omni-
instrument.
I know,
Chord
it's
hook.
It's
such
a
a
very
good
interesting
instrument.
instrument. Yeah, it is. It is a very cool instrument. And then you
Omnicorn
could do
hooks.
you could do that for the intro and the outros. We gotta figure this out too, and then add stuff so we can have you come up with our own crazy little sounds.
Yeah, like
Can you add more?
Oh yeah, we can add more to this. I just haven't taken the time yet to figure it out yet, so I need to do that. But yeah, we
you
need
could
to
have
do
like sad music, and like someone will be like really emotional and like talking about their sad traumatic past, and you just start the button, you just hear this like sad music in the background,
Or if somebody's talking too much, you can have a wrap it up button.
or a shut up button.
No, a wrap it up like
Right,
in
yeah.
the awards, like they start playing the music and it gets louder, so the person starts.
I
Getting
thought it
less
was
and
gonna
less
be
and
like
less.
someone screaming like "shut up."
So you mean that
We don't want to be rude to our guests.
Well, that would be the Donnell button, the interrupter button. We would be great interrupt. And I'm sorry, Donnell. I know you were supposed to be the first guest. At this point, you're probably going to be like the 30th guest, but that's we're getting there. I know Donnell Rollings, my good friend. He hooked me up with most of the equipment here and helped get me finally going here. So I wanted him to be my first guest, but scheduling and the way of the world, eventually it's going to happen, and he will be on here. Like I said, probably be like the 30th something guest, but again, a big thank you to you, and we're definitely going to have an interrupter button on here for him for when he's the interrupter, but we'll have to figure that all out as we go along.
Yes.
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 Yes. So you're holding your beard. So you're not a beard fan. You wouldn't grow a beard.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Okay.
If I had the
Listen,
if I had the
beards-
chance to, I just
Beards and lip gloss just don't go. I found that out right before.
So I shouldn't put lip gloss on, is what you're saying. Okay. So.
well, you
beard.
can, but
I mean, if you feel free, I still have
Nothing's
beard hair on
stopping
my life. It's like stuck to the lip gloss.
See, that's welcome to my world. And then now you know what Jaden goes through when all of a sudden he's sitting there and he starts going.
Oh, is that what? That's probably what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I won't be putting any
the
lip gloss on
mustache,
him
the
either.
beard hair, but I got to keep the beard. It's the bearded babble, or as Dakota would say, we could add an "un," and then if I shaved it,
no, the beardless.
beardless was
Beardless
Oh,
babble.
beardless babble.
Beardless babble.
That's right, and the unbearded humor.
And the
That would be
unbearded-
well. At least you have a backup plan if you decide to shave. Beardless
Yeah,
babble.
but no,
That's
we're-
great.
Beardless babble.
Listen, if I can today, I think today's the last day of the heat wave. So if I've survived the 110 heat with this, I can make it from here. Cool weather ahead. So
You can do it.
I can do it. Oh yes, sip time. Oof, it is hot down here. All right, that was our water break. Now we're back into it. Finish up your water. Hurry up.
We have stuff to talk
We
about.
had time. We had a timed water break. Now you're just going over the time limit,
I
messing
do
up.
my own thing. I don't fit in with the crowd.
That's right. She goes at her own pace.
She does. She does. And what's the name of your podcast going to be? Because I'm hoping to see you down here eventually. We have to come up with a sign for you.
Let's see.
Oh,
I already know
Well-
one for our band. Just
oh no!
saying,
Well,
for
our band
name.
our band's going to be Hot Piss.
It's going to be the Hot Piss podcast.
The Hot Piss podcast.
Now streaming.
Streaming in your ears. It flows. Yeah, we listen, we talk, we joke about absolutely everything here in this house.
Hot
There was
Piss podcast.
It was I think it was the past couple of days up in the 110 degree attic. I think you came upstairs. I think Jaden had used the bathroom.
No.
Was who
Oh
came
well, the origin of Hot
Yes.
Piss was
The origin.
well, we need a good origin story.
Yes, we
It's
did.
true.
The origin was we were watching a concert, and then you went to go use the bathroom.
That's right, Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters concert, and then you came back and you were talking about, you know, how it was
hot
like
it
100
was.
degrees in there,
Yes,
and
how much he was
Yes.
sweating.
how it took you so long to pee, and then afterwards, you know, you went into the bathroom, and you know, I was gonna go downstairs, and I was just like, I mean, I don't know, it somehow brought up, and I was like, oh, it
you
smells
came
like
in
hot
here.
piss.
That's right, it smells like hot piss in here.
This is what goes on in our home. What happens in your home?
Leave it in the comments below.
Yes, leave it in the comments below because it's all about the hot piss here in the Singer house. Okay?
It's all about. I don't know if we became the center of attention now.
I guess it will be now.
I guess it will be now. We got to change this to the Hot Piss Podcast. I got to come up with a yellow streaming thing going across here. It's all right, I think we're losing the Bearded Babble to the Hot Piss Podcast. Everything changes. Listen, we just roll with
We
the
adapt.
punches.
That's right.
We adapt. Oh. Okay. All right. On that note, is there anything else that you would like to add to the Bearded Babble podcast while it's still the Bearded Babble podcast?
Babbling. I like to babble. You like to babble. Do you like to babble?
I do. I think we all like to babble. Babbling's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun word too.
That's all that
Babble.
this is.
Babble. That's
It's
the word
babble.
of the
Anything
day.
with a lot of
babble.
bees.
So we're
Babble.
all again. We're all
Bulbous.
coming up with ideas. bulbous
I love
babble.
that word.
The bulbous babble.
The bulbous. Well, if you put on a little weight, we can rename it.
Can you see my beard? Does it look like I don't.
Blends right in.
Does it blend?
That's right.
It's like you got highlights.
So eventually, when we do have guests on here,
Just in the middle.
we're probably going to work something out where they'll wear a beard. I got a whole bunch of cheesy beards over there, and we can do some sort of questionnaire. We can do some bearded question thing. We'll come up with that. Some
Yeah.
other ideas. We definitely
air
have to
hockey.
figure out the air hockey. We got to figure out a question with the air hockey video game.
And in the meantime, we should maybe come up with questions for each other.
Yeah.
Just like random questions that we won't know until we're sitting here.
Yes.
We'll have to work on that. Our questions for the next Bearded Babble.
That's right.
Because we don't know each other at all, so it'll.
You threw
It'd be
that
a
was,
good way to get to know each other.
that was great that you threw me on that. I was just like, wait a second, what's she doing? She was. If you see the podcast, I think it was like 2 ago with Dakota. She basically came on and acting like I didn't know her. It was a very fun thing. It goes back to what I used to do on my IG lives with the Stranger Danger, where you don't know who you're talking to and you got to try to figure everything out, which is very fun. And we hope to do that on here too. But yeah, we can, you know what, we have to do a Stranger Danger on here one day. We're all going to have to come on with accents, and we're all going to have to pretend to be someone completely different, and we're just going to have to just roll with it. And
We can also just walk down the street and ask people if they want to be on the podcast. Or no, you don't even give them any context. Just be like, come to the basement.
Okay. Oh yeah. Hey, we'll just stop being random people. Hey, why don't you come to our basement? We're doing a podcast.
No,
no,
wanna
not
go
the hot
tell
pit. It's not the hot
No,
piss
no,
one.
no. It's just
Just
come
come to our basement. Just follow us to our basement.
Just follow us to our basement. Okay, yeah, but the thing is though is I'll have my beard and the two of you should be wearing fake beards at the time, and that will people. I think that
And
would
we'll
be
just
interesting.
we'll just stand by the doorway, just looking at them.
Just come in. Just okay.
Oh my
It's
god.
like, welcome.
All right, so if you see us on the street and we invite you into our basement, it's totally
It's
up
for
to
a
you.
podcast. We won't tell you what it's for.
It's totally up to you. I don't know what you do. I don't know what your limits are in your life, but
We don't know how you get your guests.
yeah,
but
exactly.
this is- don't judge us. This is how we're getting
this
ours.
is how we roll here at Bearded Babble. We find our guests.
On the street. Right before it's going to start.
All right, well, I guess we got to go start searching the streets for our next guest. So,
Yes.
on that note, thank you. It's been another fun one, another one that we have no idea which way it's going to go. And thank you for joining us, not knowing which way it's going to go. Dakota, anything you'd like to add?
I think I am good.
Thank
Jenny?
you for joining us. You'll be
Yes.
seeing us soon again.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. All right, everybody. Bye-bye. Peace, love, laughter,
Laughter, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.